Okay, so this video is for We Will Gather at the Water, which is typically done a little bit slower, but we're doing it for the opening song on this particular, I should not say that. Okay, this is the video for We Will Gather at the Water. This is a little peppier version of it because sometimes it's done kind of slow and plodding, almost like that old movie Oh Brother Where Art Thou, kind of like that bluegrass sound. But we're doing it a little bit peppier. And if you want to learn the harmony for just the chorus or with the refrain, I'm gonna play it for you alone. I'm gonna sing it once for you alone. Then I'm gonna play it along with me and sing it so you can hear how it sounds with someone singing the melody. And then we'll do the song itself. But this is going to be a little bit longer video than usual because the rhythm of the words is tricky and I want you to get it. So I'm going to do my little alligator hand that shows you where the notes are, okay? So first we'll sing the song so that anybody who catches on quicker than the rest of us can just get through the practice and ignore all the rest of the stuff that I teach you. But anyway, here is the song by itself. We're going to do the part in the dotted line, that's the refrain. We're going to do that part in the dotted line 2 times. Then we do the first verse, then the refrain once, then the second verse, then the refrain once. If we have time, we'll do the third verse and the refrain twice. So when we open the song, we do the refrain twice. When we close the song, we do the refrain twice. But in between the verses, we only do the refrain once. Okay? And just in case you have trouble learning this song, just know that I had to play it like 6 times before I got it. It was a little tricky just because of the rhythm of the words and the melody line and stuff. So, but it's a cute song and I think we should use it often if we can. And let's see, here we go. Without further ado, it goes like this. We will gather at the water, gather at the water. We will gather at the water and receive new life. We will gather at the water, gather at the water. We will gather at the water and receive new life. From the first of creation, Lord breathed upon the waters, beyond oceans to this font. Now in this beginning, in this goodness flowing, receive the welcome of our God. We will gather at the water, gather at the water. We will gather at the water and receive new life. When the Red Sea was parted, love freed us from enslavement. Still He makes the way for us. Running out of breath. Just as He stood in the Jordan, He is standing with you. Receive the mercy of our God. We will gather at the water, gather at the water. We will gather at the water and receive new life. In the spring of belonging, this sacrament of water, you are signed and sealed by love. By His name He has called you, in His grace He clothes you. Receive the garment of our God. We will gather at the water, gather at the water. We will gather at the water and receive new life. We will gather at the water, gather at the water. We will gather at the water and receive new life. Okay, so for any musicians playing, You'll see in the dotted line, there's the two lines of type with the chords above, but then there's chords hanging below. We only play those as a little tiny riff before going on to the next thing. In other words, if you're playing the chorus twice, like in the beginning and the very end, you don't play those extra chords in between. You only play them at the end. Okay? So practice this so that that makes sense to you, because it makes sense to me. I'm hoping I'm communicating it properly. Anyway, just to give you an idea, let's slow down the beat a little bit for the verses, and I'm going to sing them kind of a cappella a little bit, because you'll see that the chords are not over the word in a lot of the lines, and that's because the beat starts and then the word starts. So it's like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to do the first verse. 2, 3, 4, 1. From the first of creation, love breathed upon the waters beyond oceans to this font. 3, 4. Now in this beginning, in this good thing flowing, receive the welcome of our God. I messed up the words, so let me do that again. Okay, first verse again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. From the first of creation, love breathed upon the waters beyond oceans to this font. Now in this beginning, in this good thing flowing, receive the welcome of our God. I keep flubbing goodness to be good thing. Anyway, you get the picture. Let's do the second verse, just so you kind of get that rhythm in your head, that they wait a beat and then come in really fast on part of it. So let's do the second verse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. When the Red Sea was parted, love freed us from enslavement. Still he makes a way for us. Just as he stood in the Jordan, he is standing with you. Receive the mercy of our God. Third verse. In this spring of belonging, this sacrament of water, you are signed and sealed by love. 4, 1. By name he has called you. I'm sorry I touched you wrong on that one. 1, 2. By name he has called you, in grace he clothes you. Receive the garment of our God. So if you're writing down beats, on the line that says by name he has called you, put down 2 beats. You're going to hit 1, 2. By name he has called you. Most of them only have 1, but that one you wait for 2. Trying to think of how I can make that any easier for you. Let's just play the song again, but without all the repetitions. Let's just do the verses, only the verses, no refrain in between. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. From the first of creation, love breathed upon the waters beyond oceans to this font. Now in this beginning, in this goodness flowing, receive the welcome of our God. Verse 2. When the Red Sea was parted, love freed us from enslavement. Still he makes a way for us. Just as he stood in the Jordan, he is standing with you. Receive the mercy of our God. Verse 3. In this spring of belonging, this sacrament of water, you are signed and sealed by love. By name he has called you, in grace he clothes you. Receive the garment of our God. And I don't know if you've noticed it, but each verse ends in the same type of phrase, the same type of line. The first one is receive the welcome of our God. Second one is receive the mercy of our God. Third one is receive the garment of our God. So if you can nail that line, you've got 1 out of 4. So just get that. Receive the welcome of our God. Or the second verse. Receive the mercy of our God. Third verse. Receive the garment of our God. And I just want to make okay. So the the line that comes in the second line of each verse, it's always a fast ba-bum. Beyond oceans to this font, still he makes a way for us. You are signed and sealed by love. Okay? So if I sang it wrong, just know that the rhythm is supposed to be fast on those first ba-da, da, 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 ba-da, da, 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 da. Okay, so it's beyond oceans to this font. Still he makes a way for us. You are signed and sealed by love. Okay, so those are just kind of the details that I know are a little tricky on this song. Now I want to play for you the harmony, and honestly I'm probably going to make a backing track for this so that even if somebody doesn't do the harmony, there's some harmony in there, at least a hint in the background, because it just would be nice. It would fill out our vocal tones while we wait for additional singers on all our teams. So here is the harmony. Let me sing the chorus again by itself, just one time. We will gather at the water, gather at the water. We will gather at the water and receive new life. The harmony would be a third above. So that means when you go, you count 3 notes. 1, 2, 3. That means a third above. So the harmony would be like this. We will gather at the water, gather at the water. We will gather at the water and receive new life. We will gather at the water, gather at the water. We will gather at the water and receive new life. One more time. We will gather at the water, gather at the water. We will gather at the water and receive new life. We will gather at the water, gather at the water. We will gather at the water and receive new life. I ran out of breath. So here it is. I'm going to play a recording that I did of myself singing harmony, and I'm going to sing along with it. Hopefully you can hear it okay. One, 2, 3. We will gather. Oh, I messed up. Whoops. I messed up on the recording. 1, 2, 3. We will gather at the water, gather at the water. We will gather at the water and receive new life. We will gather at the water, gather at the water. We will gather at the water and receive new life. So that's how it sounds when it's in the mix of everything. It sounds really pretty. So hopefully someone can do it, but we'll grow into that. Don't worry. And in the meantime, maybe I'll have time enough to make some backtracks to where it's actually included. But I'm hoping that this video is sufficient for your practice. let me know if you need more help. Okay? Thank you.